But man, I saw this post on Facebook. It said, a salary is a drug that you give to somebody to make them forget their dreams.
Ooh-wee.
Hashtag be great. You're following what you believe you should be doing. It's hard. And right whenever you're about to throw in the towel, some grand offer comes to you to go ahead and solidify you throwing in the towel.
Yeah.
And then you go for it.
Yeah.
And right on the other side of that toss was the actual win. I was done with what I was doing and got that offer. And that offer was driving me slowly to hell in a Rolls Royce. And I think that dude failed and chose the wrong one. He met her at some club, hop, some coke or something, drank too much vodkas, too much Jaeger bombs, bro. Saw this chick, she was bad. They got married and the dude fell off. And he had to fall off so he can get his life right and see that, man, dude, what are you doing? If you're gonna say something in the form of correction, say that shit like you say it.
Yeah.
Don't soft shoe around it thinking that you're gonna get the respect because you said it softy and churchy. I think what it was, she was offended. She saw some chick that looked better than her in public, had a little bit more smack, had the bonnet on, and she's like, I don't like this. I'm fixing the top hat. She went back in her feelings. Guaranteed. We get taught more boy shit on television and in rap albums. All the stuff that we listen to in our rap albums help push like that agenda. That single, forget women. It's bad. If you're like 40 years old and you still want to do that, you're the boy that should have been mentioned in this, not the men. Because men want to get married.
Okay.
Real men look for companionship and desire that. I think that society allows rappers just to rap to continue to say stupid stuff to hold people down. But whenever it comes up to actually doing something with what you gain, you're not allowed to do it. I used to be able to just sit back and look cute and not say much.
Yeah.
My circle was seeming to grow.
Okay.
Since you got me all having to speak and all this and carrying on, my circle is deplenishing. A lot of people are running away.
So there you go. Because people didn't know that you.
I don't like this guy anymore. He talks too much. I'm out.
Yeah, people didn't know you actually talked. They just thought you made jokes on it the end time.
When I was in high school, my football coach told the team that we needed to do some team bonding outside of practice. One of my teammates, who was friends with some tattoo artists, told us we could all go down and get tatted with some consent. I told my parents. They said no. Tattoos are permanent. And then I got back to school, and you looked at the practice that they etched onto my arm, the practice that is as temporary as my smile is nowadays, and you, Mr. Teacher, felt the need to say, why would you have a tattoo? You know those are permanent, right? Tattoos are supposed to tell a story. What story are you telling? That you're just trying to be cool? Well, contrary to popular belief, Mr. Teacher, I've always wanted some tats. The goal was to always have them tell my story. See, the first idea I had was a clock. Basic, I know, but it was going to be accompanied by the quote, time doesn't heal all wounds. It teaches you how to move through the pain, and that's exactly what I've been doing ever since the 6th grade. I was just too young to express it. You see, it was at that point that I had to learn how to trace the stencil of happiness, memorize all of its twists and turns and curves, learn how to draw it even if my eyes were closed, because I was taught that tattoos hurt. And I didn't want to go through more pain, to beautify my pain, to show my pain off, when that's exactly what I do every time I come and grab a pen instead of the gun, hoping that you can see the art instead of the trauma. The second tattoo I wanted was a scroll that said, do not fear. Along with the Bible verse, Psalms 23:4, yea, do I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I fear no evil. But putting lies onto my skin just didn't sit right in my spirit, since everything that I do is based off of fear. My cousin got hit by a car. I ain't touched my bike for a year. Fear. Fear is what plagues my mind every time she calls and says, we need to talk. Every time I get the call that says my father is back in the hospital. Every time I think about my future and meditate on how my mark on history must be as big as the tip of a tattoo needle. Fear calls me on the same phone as my guardian angels. And most days, they fight for the right to sit upon my shoulder, and I'm not sure if I'm more afraid to prove my fears right or to let my angels down. The third tattoo I wanted was going to be a cross right here on my shoulder. It was going to have a ribbon wrapping around it, and on this ribbon would be written all the names of everyone I've lost up to this point. But I had to scrap that when I realized that ribbon would wrap around the cross, elongate onto my arm, transition off of my hand onto the paper, bleed through the paper, and make a fucking novel. Since everyone that I have ever loved has either left or answered the phone even though they saw the caller ID said death. And I was taught that a good man is a working man. So I was at work when my grandmother went back to the hospital, and since I didn't get to call her before she drew her last breath, I got angry, I got pissed, I FaceTimed Death to let him know that he got her. No, he got me, fucked up her. Above all else, I know she had more time left, and before he hung up, he laughed as he whispered, "And if I had given it to her, would you actually have spent it with her?" And now, guilt and shame are tattooed across my chest, and I don't know if I can remove it. Even if I laser focus my vision, remember that a tattoo is supposed to tell your story. But between my parents saying it's wrong and you saying I have no story, but if I have no story, then I have no point, acting as if ink could ever contain my story. And ironically, Mr. English teacher, I am the one of us that became a writer. So I suppose, in a way, the ink does hold my story. But you could read my catalog 4 times over and still not have a full grasp on the pain or the stories that I hold within. So if your stance is that tattoos are what makes my story interesting, I suppose it makes sense that a needle has never touched your skin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it. It's always great hearing from DK. DK Gray in the house.
Hey.
Quan in the house. And Talitha sitting over there in her community shirt. You didn't think I was going to shout you out, but I had to do it. Hey, what's up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in to The Pot. Las Vegas' own Big Bobby B right here talking with everybody great in Vegas about what they love to do. This is a safe space for artists to express themselves, talk about things that they don't normally get to talk about. Maybe at their jobs or whatever they have going. We're going to let the Falcon kind of mosey in here if he gets here tonight. He's generally here with us, but if he has something come up, that's cool. We're good. We're in a good space. This coming up weekend, we do have the Las Vegas Black Music Awards.
Yes, sir.
I do look forward to being there. The Falcon said he was going to be there with me, and I have Phoenix. You know Phoenix?
I do not know.
She's a rapper. She's great. She's going to be here, and she's going to be walking around with me. So
that's going to be dope.
Yeah.
Shout out Phoenix.
Shout out Phoenix. So tell everybody who you are, DK. Introduce yourself.
My name is DK motherfucking Gray.
Yes, sir.
Gotta say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest or Pimp Named Slickback.
Pimp named Slickback.
Unless there's kids in the audience, and then we just leave it at DK Gray.
There is.
Oh, my bad.
No, I'm playing with you.
I had to do my intro poem where I say DK motherfucking Gray, and I looked in the audience, and there was a kid sitting front row, and I was like, my name is DK Gray.
What happened? Yeah, next weekend.
Yeah. But, well, like I said, my name is DK Gray.
Wait up. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Talitha's trying to call me out on this missing the date for this award show that she announced on the show like 3 months in a row, saying that it's going to be in April. So cool your jets, Starsky. I'm 1 weekend off while you're trying to be 6 months off. I'm sorry, DK. Let's get back to it.
No, you're good. You're good. I am a poet, rapper, songwriter. I'm just all around creative mind out here. Trying to make it happen.
Man, you love Las Vegas?
I do. I grew up here basically. I was born in Louisiana.
Okay.
Was moved out here when I was like 2.
So you're pretty Las Vegas. Yeah.
What's funny is my friends are like, no, you're from Louisiana, because I moved back to Louisiana when I was 17 and came back when I was like 22, and they were like, infancy and teenage to a young adult was in Louisiana. You're from Louisiana.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think that's how it works.
That's not how it works. I mean, you're pretty much a Vegas native.
I grew up in Vegas, bro.
Yeah. Vegas natives are cool. I got a buddy named Chad. He's a Vegas native. He's a good guy. Yeah. Oh yeah, Quan. Quan is a good guy.
There you go.
Yeah. I think I've only met a couple of Vegas natives that didn't seem like they were from here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they had like
Vegas is a big melting pot.
Yeah, it definitely is. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We've been going on. We've been there about like 5 years, going on 5 years. I said we've been here going on 5 years. Our 5th year will be December or January 1st.
Oh, that's what's up.
Dropping water everywhere. Quan, what is that? What you knocking down over there?
Look,
You
you're
got a
making it
picture
look
of
good.
it? I mean, it seems delicious, dude. I can kind of smell it.
Let's plug this mic in. This is from this new restaurant down on Las Vegas Boulevard, just opened on Monday.
Yeah.
In the old post office building. They moved the post office around. They redid the whole building. Offices up there. New restaurant. I can't remember the name of it.
Okay.
I know they have another location out here. Broken Yolk.
Oh yeah, Broken Yolk. I seen that.
Yeah, so
Yes,
it's right
sir.
on the corner. It was pretty good. Service super slow. First week though, I give them a little grace. I won't do the Google review yet,
Right.
but extremely slow service and wasn't that busy. But it is called Tiki French Toast. So it's like the sweet Hawaiian bread made with French toast.
It looks like a
French toast
piece
style.
of monkey
Sounds
bread.
fire.
So it's a lot thicker
Shout
than
out
regular
monkey
bread.
bread. I ain't had that
and they
in
have
minute.
coconut
Man.
on it and different strawberries and blueberries.
Is it fried or what?
No, it's not really fried. No.
Okay.
No. It's dipped just like you would dip French
French
toast.
toast.
And then you kind of like,
Yeah.
It
Well, how
looked
did you
good.
Well, I
big-
guess it is a little,
yeah,
little
bit
fried.
saute.
A little fried.
It's something. It looks pretty incredible, y'all.
Yeah,
So
but
if you get a-
it's really
We're
good.
just-
So this is my leftovers. It's cold right now, but
yeah.
It looked good. It
looks
looked like
pretty
my
good.
teeth hurt looking at it right now, though. 'Cause
Yeah.
I got a cavity, and that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. That looking at it right now, my teeth was like, don't try it.
Man, we should take on the dentist. How you feel about going to the dentist?
It's scary, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my So when I had braces for a while, and I remember there was one dental assistant. She was so fine, and to be fair, I was like 16, so like, take this with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But I had a crush on her like every time she would always come do my braces, and I remember when she took them off and she gave me my retainer and she was like showing me how to take it out. She was like, all right, now you do it. And I took out the retainer and I went to put it in the tray and a long thing of drool went with it.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, that wasn't cute at all, baby boy. And I was like,
Yeah.
see, anyone in this office could have said that,
But
but
you,
you, and I'd
right.
have been cool with it. I'd have been like, hey, whatever. But
That-
you,
That gave you a complex, didn't
I
it?
was like, oh, how
You
dare
checked,
you?
you checked all this every time.
I was
Now,
like,
I'm
you
never
gotta make
doing
sure
it.
I'm on point
Yeah.
at all times. Don't disrespect me like that.
Golly. Man, that is hilarious. The first time I got a tooth pulled, I think I was almost 26,
Same.
26, 27. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it was like when I got my teeth pulled. Okay, so I had to go the day after my surgery was scheduled because I pulled up by myself, and they were like, absolutely not.
Yeah, you're not driving home,
you're not driving home.
especially not on the first time.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So and then my mom said she'd pick me up the next day. So I went, and the lady's like giving me the rundown of what's gonna happen and everything like that. And she was like, you know what? I don't even know why I'm explaining everything to you because you're not gonna remember this conversation. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, you're about to go to sleep. And I was like, I am as awake can be right now.
And boom.
And she was like, you're not even gonna remember if you're lucky, you'll remember the dentist walking in. And I was like, if I'm lucky, what are y'all on right now? Because these sound like threats.
Yeah.
And the dentist walked in. He was like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, I'm good, bro. And then I woke up and I was like, what the shit?
What? Yeah.
did you
just
wake
like
up
that.
at the office? Did you wake up at the office?
Yeah.
See, I did that. They put the little blood pressure thing on me. I took a pain pill. I wasn't supposed to take the pain pill. I was just supposed to take the thing for the laughing gas.
Gotcha.
But he put the little blood pressure sleeve on me. At 7 a.m, I went to the dentist. I woke up on my couch at noon
Oh.
What couch? At the house?
at the house.
Oh, see.
What?
I missed a whole half of a day.
Oh, no. I'd have been losing
I don't
my
like that
mind.
feeling. I don't like
that's
that feeling.
crazy.
Yeah, no.
Man, what they
My
put
mom
you on?
said I was thanking everyone and like being super nice.
You don't remember none
So I
of it.
guess that's what's really in me, right?
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
I don't remember one bit of that. I remember exactly when he put it on. Oh, you weren't supposed to take that pain pill. Boom, gone. Woke up on my couch
That's
Oh, see,
crazy.
yeah,
at
nah.
noon.
Shucks.
And this is somebody that's never drank, so I've never been drunk to like
Yeah.
not know
fuck.
where I was
Never-
not before.
yeah.
I've always had my mind like
Yeah.
right.
Same.
I got drugged once at work.
Oh,
And,
that's fun.
Yeah, it was bad. Everything was, I was losing big time gaps. So I'd be standing by the wall and I forgot. And I'd be standing by the car and forgot how I got there. It was bad, man. It was only the grace of God got me to the house.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I've encountered a lot of craziness in that industry.
I've only like, I've had like stuff like that, but I was just because I used to work at the airport and I worked overnight. So like every time we getting off at 7 a.m. and I'm driving home and I remember starting the car.
Yeah.
I remember turning the music on and then I'm like getting out the car out the house. And I'm like, I don't remember driving anywhere.
Oh, from being like super tired.
Yeah, just being like super
and all
tired.
That jet fuel and all that probably had you just.
Yeah, bro. The summer?
Oh,
the summer?
Yeah.
The hot ass Vegas mixed with hot ass planes, hot ass engines, hot ass concrete. It was hot as shit. And and like everything there is concrete and metal and it don't help at all.
You sound like you was about to bust out in the poem.
Yeah, I was ready for it. I was like, all right.
I thought that was like an intro.
I should have.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the next poem.
That'd have been
hot
right.
ass Vegas.
Let's write it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir. I got a question for you. I want to go ahead and jump into these questions so we can get
sir.
these on out of there, man. What does support look like to you? And can you elaborate on how you feel when you feel supported or not?
Yeah. Support varies from person to person. Me specifically, a lot of my art is not happy stuff.
Yeah.
So, support for me looks like not judging it, because like one of the hardest ones I have is a letter to my grandmother's killer, right? And that is a very hard piece to perform and was a very hard piece to write. So like, sometimes when I perform that, and like, it's because people don't know how to respond to it sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
So support for me looks like not judging that, not being like, or pointing out little things in it, because it wasn't written to be like a literary masterpiece. It was written to just get the shit off my chest, you know what I mean? And showing up and being like consistent with that show up, because you have people who will support you if they think, one, they can get something out of it, or two, you'll take them along with you and they can like, or they'll at least be able to say, I know him. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like,
so you don't take that as a negative form of support?
No, but it's a surface level support.
Right.
So like we can get deep into the support. So like, if I'm looking for a partner, like if we're being real about like the support from my partner, it's like, it looks like her asking me like, hey, you said you was gonna work on that poem tonight. Did you do that?
So you look for that type of accountability.
Yeah, you know, like hold me accountable to what I'm supposed to be doing. Show up to the shows. I have a lot of friends and family who have never seen me perform. I've been doing this about 1.5 years now.
Yeah. You've only been doing this for 1.5 years?
Yeah.
How long have you been reading out loud?
Not too long, actually. I went to like an open mic like 3 years ago. Thought it was cool. It was like, I got stuff to do, so I just never went back.
Man, if y'all ain't seen this cat around the city, you need to. His poetry is amazing, and the way that he spits on stage seems like he's been doing this since somewhere around 7 or 8. Like he's been doing this forever.
I appreciate that.
It's real authentic.
And like I like that because like I've had people tell me that, and it makes me feel like I'm on the right track. You know, like because I don't want to look like I'm thinking when I'm up there, when I'm on stage.
Yeah.
I don't want it to sound like I'm reading.
Right.
You know, so not that there's anything wrong with that.
But you look like you're thinking. It's not like you're thinking about your poem, but you look like you've got it all processed, you know it all, but you're thinking about life while spitting it.
Yeah.
I don't know, you look real, it looks authentic. You got a good look.
I kind of lose myself in it.
Yeah.
I had one lady when I was in Phoenix during the Ghost Poetry show. Shout out Ghost Poetry. That's like the cousin to Spotlight Poetry. Spotlight represent all day. Had to throw it out there. But yeah, I went to the Ghost Poetry show and somebody was like, "It looks like like a poetry phantom takes over you when you're performing.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like you up there. And I've had someone else say like it feels like a duality because they were like the person you are on stage and the person you are off stage are like not the same. Like she was like DK is like super intense
Yeah.
when he's on stage and like you just normally are like pretty chill. And I was like, you know,
This is your honest escape, you feel?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Without this, I don't know where I would be mentally right now.
Yeah.
It's opened a lot of doors and given me a lot of things to look forward to. So like, even if shit in my life was going left, I'll be like, you know what? I got a show tonight, so
Yeah.
I can compartmentalize and go handle that. And that this brings me joy. Even though, like people will be like, you talking about some real sad shit. I got a poem about that too.
Now, all the poems you spit, are they all personal?
Yeah.
Super personal, like real?
Yeah. Everything I spit is real, more or less. May embellish a little bit.
I mean, obviously
but
sound purposes, I get it.
Yeah, but for the most part, everything is for sure true.
Man.
So the grandma poem, the cheaters poem, moving. Yeah, that's all real. Tattoos, that was an actual.
So you don't have any ink?
Hmm?
You don't have any ink?
I don't, not yet. The goal is to get
good.
them. The goal is to get them. But like what I want, I want a lot.
Yeah.
And
So do you think that whenever you start getting ink, you'll stop spitting?
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
Because a lot of us get ink to kind of escape,
Yeah.
in a sense.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
To kind of
No, it's just
purge.
gonna add to the story.
Oh, nice.
Like that poem says, like the ink is supposed to tell and like add to my story. And like I said, and like in the poem, I did have a teacher who saw a fake tattoo that my friends gave me and was like, tattoos are supposed to tell a story. What you doing? Trying to be cool? And I was like, nigga, can I not just because you didn't ask no one else here,
Yeah.
and they got actual tattoos, and you ain't asked no one else here. You know what I mean?
No, that may have been the spirit trying to rebuke you just because you didn't need to do it.
And I was like,
For
yo,
your
why
sake,
you hating?
I only have one tattoo. I got a Bible verse on my lower back, Leviticus 19:28.
Okay.
I want to laugh. I already did.
I want to laugh.
I already want to laugh, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, no,
Like what? It was
No.
when back tattoos were like in style. So it's Leviticus 19:28.
Shout out. That's what's up.
I don't know if you guys need to look that up or not.
I will for sure have to look it up. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna choke on my water, Quan, because the way he came in with the.
Well, I'll read it to you. It says, "You shall not make any cuts in your body for the dead, or tattoo yourself. I am the Lord." So, that's the verse everyone uses in church when they say don't get tattoos. So
Yeah.
that's what I got.
I got
That's
you.
pretty deep.
That's what's up.
You really got that for
No.
real? Okay, I was about to say because he got a tramp stamp saying not to get a tattoo.
I was like,
I
that's
would
like,
laugh so
that's,
hard.
I was gonna say that's hard, bro. You know what I mean?
You should see his face. Quan's face was so serious whenever he spit this whole line of nonsense.
I have a friend who has a
Because
tattoo.
he was trying really hard not to laugh at me. 'Cause he's like, maybe he really does.
He got a tramp
Yeah,
stamp
I didn't
for real.
want to, because like he started laughing, and I was laughing at you laughing, but I was like, I can't laugh at a Bible verse. Like that feels a little off. So,
But the whole location and everything, just grab the mic and say, hey, wait, I got one
But
for
the
you.
fact it would be a Bible verse about not getting tattoos tattooed on you.
Yeah, that would be real.
I'm actually going to get a fake tattoo with that and just post it up on social media and see what people say.
We're
That'd be
gonna
hilarious.
get it on the side of your neck.
you
Yeah,
should.
probably like up here.
That's
That would
dope.
probably be good. Either there or
With a
here.
little teardrop
Mhm.
going into
Oh.
a cross.
Oh,
Oh, that'd be cool.
we fire. We're fire.
Yeah. You'll definitely lose like 10, 15 followers.
Oh, at least.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You might even get canceled.
They're not even going. They're not
I
going
mean,
to wait for you to say
I'm
it was fake.
uncancelable, but
Oh, he's on. Yeah,
because I don't care. You can't
Right.
cancel someone that doesn't care.
This is true.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a few like TikTok or social media people that I'm like, I feel like y'all are actively trying to get canceled,
Mhm.
but like,
You know what?
Would you-
I actually believe there's been a lot of that. Just like false cancellations just for publicity.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like because there's a dude named Long Beach Griffey. He makes wild jokes on his page, and like he even said in the video like y'all can't cancel me if I
don't care like that. So
Yeah. I know this one rude dude. He used to be on Instagram. He's real mean. I can find him. My cousin sends me his videos, and he still gets to do his stuff.
mhm.
A lot of comedians are starting to like. If all the comedians get together and be like, "We're gonna say whatever we want,"
Yeah.
you can't cancel every comedian, and that's how cancel culture gets squashed.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't cancel everybody. I watch a podcast called Kill Tony. They are racist. They are everything.
Kill
But
Tony.
that's how comedy like that. I grew up on
Right.
stand-up comedy like that.
Yeah.
Talk about me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Do
Like
every
that.
white stereotype. Do every black stereotype.
roast.
Do every Asian stereotype. Like that's
Yo,
that's comedy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's not personal.
Yeah.
You see how they killed the comedian on The Watchmen? You ever watch The Watchmen?
Oh yeah.
I kind of feel like they're trying to say that's like for a society thing. Like, we're going to kill this whole idea so people can stop laughing at everything and start seeing something
I've heard
serious.
people say that. Like if we just say as much wild stuff and that they can't cancel everybody.
Right.
Which I guess I can see the logic in that. I do think there are some lines, you know, there are a few lines.
Yeah.
I've been watching some stand up and I've been like, are we going there? Okay.
I listened to stand up from like the 90s. I definitely couldn't be like,
Oh,
I don't
no.
feel like it
Not
could be
at all.
mainstream now.
I've watched some shows and I'm like, that joke was hilarious.
Yeah.
That would not fly today.
Yeah, not at
at
all.
all.
The Office. You couldn't. The Office could not be new today.
Not even The Office?
No, it was so inappropriate.
Dang.
I've never actually seen
It's
The
crazy
Office.
because you can get all murdery though. You can get as murdery as you want.
Yes.
Or as head blow uppy or whatever you want to show on TV.
Yeah, they want to desensitize people to murder.
Yeah, murder and dude's ass. I see a lot of naked dude's ass in movies. So they got to make it a thing. Like, hey, see him get out the shower and show his ass. Everybody pretty much.
And, you know, I question, like not question, but like, male or female, when I'm watching something, I question whether or not this naked scene, shirtless scene,
Yeah.
or this fan service scene needed to be there, because there's been a few times. I understand Michael B. Jordan is Michael B. Jordan, so you know I know what you hired him for.
Right.
But there's been a few times I've been watching a movie with him, and like this is a random scene with him shirt off, and I was like, I don't think
that was needed.
I think
I don't
he-
think any
I-
sex scene is needed.
Yeah,
in any
I
film.
don't think he needed to have his shirt off here.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, y'all do what y'all do. I'm not telling y'all how to do what y'all do.
Yeah, it's crazy. It'd be
This-
the most weird scenes too.
Yep.
Yep.
It'd be in like those movies where there's like a random shower scene and the girl's getting in the shower, and I was like, I thought we was trying to work out her depression and help
Or
her find
find
her
a
kids,
killer
bro. You
or
know, find a
something.
killer or whatever.
Right.
But all right, cool.
4-minute shower scene.
Let's get
let
to
everybody,
exactly.
let everybody change their minds off what's going on. Yeah, it's dumb. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I wish we could change it.
Yeah, I've watched. I watch a lot of anime.
Yeah. It's probably getting pretty naked and
Bro,
showery on there.
some of the fan service and anime sometimes I'll be like, we didn't need this. We didn't need this at all.
Yeah.
I have a friend who watched a show called Freezing, and he was like, "This was amazing." I watched Freezing. It was just it was. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. It was.
Where's the main anime watch? Like, where do people watch anime?
Crunchyroll is where.
What is that?
What is Crunchyroll?
You say Crunchyroll?
Yeah.
That's like some sushi, right?
I mean, well, yeah, it is, but it's also an app. So it's an app that you can watch anime on, and that's where I'll be on
I don't want to
Crunchyroll
sound like
or
an
Hulu.
ignorance because I am ignorant about
No,
this.
you good. You good. That and like Hulu.
Okay,
Netflix ain't really got much. But
so there's like a something I can get on TV. And
oh
watch.
yeah,
Cool.
for sure. BlurredCon just passed, which is like Black NerdCon. And in my soul, I wanted to go, and then I saw ticket prices and was like, next
I
year.
bet Chad would have been there. He collects like action figures and everything.
Oh, that's what's up.
A lot.
Yeah, that's what's up. I told myself I was going to start collecting them. I followed a dude on YouTube who was collecting them, and then he started posting the prices, and I was like, nah, bro, y'all got it.
Is resale prices or purchase prices?
Both, because he was getting like the exclusive ones. So like they make 200, and so like on the bottom of his, it's like number 93 out of 200 made in the world. I'm like, yeah, nah, I don't want to know what that price looks like.
Yeah, it's probably crazy.
There's only 200 in the world, bro. Nah.
And he keeps them in the safe and everything, huh?
Yeah, he keep him under lock and key in his basement where he show them all off. But yeah,
It's pretty decent habit, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you making money off of it,
Yeah.
you know, why not?
I got a bunch of baseball, football, and basketball cards. My mom still has them for me.
Hey,
I got some
go
value.
ahead and sell a couple of those.
That's time. It's absolute
Yeah.
time.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
I'll go dig into that in a couple weeks. I got a weird question for you, man. It's a sideways question, but I've been thinking about it because I don't ever ask anybody this, but I've kind of seen it a lot. Do you believe in witchcraft?
Ooh.
Do you believe that it's possible when people are actually doing this?
I don't know. I hear a lot of I see it on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't. like,
Okay, what do you see on
delve-
TikTok?
I mean, I just see the hashtag witch talk, and I don't really.
Oh.
I haven't really delved into that. So
Okay.
I don't know. Being from Louisiana, I've heard about a lot of
Voodoo and stuff?
Yeah. Like I was growing up being taught, like, if you're talking to a girl and she wants to cook for you, you do not eat any spaghetti.
No
that she made.
spaghetti, right?
No spaghetti. If you
Quan, you know about that? Oh yeah, that's real.
Oh,
That must be a black thing.
let's
You never do
let's,
it.
let's put you on game.
Yeah, let's get him up.
All right, so basically, if a young lady that you're talking to offers you spaghetti, you're not supposed to take it because apparently in, like, you know, voodoo culture, if they into that, they can mix their cycle in with the spaghetti sauce, right?
And causing you to be
And
spelled.
then that would make you fall in love with them, and you would become in tune with them.
It's a form of like black magic,
See, if
right?
they're not Latina, that's not going to work for me.
Yeah,
I only
well,
fall in love with Latinas.
I feel it.
Yeah, well,
But I'm
hey,
Italian, so I love Italian food. So yeah, I never heard of that.
Yeah. Just can't touch that spaghetti.
it's a wild one we see here back in the day.
Yeah, no, my parents would tell me about it and be like, yeah, if she says this, if she does that, she does, you know, when the spaghetti was at the top of the list, which is crazy because, like, I kind of like spaghetti sometimes, but, like,
Yeah,
it just be,
I mean, you can eat spaghetti from your woman, just don't do it from some girl that you're dating new that you don't really know.
yeah, it be
No
playing in the
randoms.
back of my
Yeah,
mind.
no randoms for sure.
Yeah, no,
You
don't do
believe,
that.
witchcraft is real, Quan?
Oh yeah,
And
I mean it's
active?
in the Bible. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people miss that. Like they don't.
I mean, and it's not. It doesn't look evil.
Yeah.
It's not a green witch with black
Right.
on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
The devil comes as an angel of light, right? So he's coming through things that feel like God,
Mhm.
you know, with a little bit of truth in it,
Yeah.
a little bit of God, and it's evil. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's on that right now with all this holistic stuff, and
And they have no heart to
and
do
this has been
anything
going on for a
real
long
people.
time. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people are on that. I've seen Christians on that too, which
Yeah.
I'm, you know, get in your word more if you are a believer, because that goes against what the Bible says. And there's a lot of verses that will dispute that and say straight up, don't get into witchcraft and astrology and all that stuff. So
Yep. It goes deep.
Yeah, astrology is that's a red flag whenever I'm talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Because if you like the basics, what's your sign? That's, hey, I got you. Virgo. I'm earthy as fuck. Both my star and my moon. I got you. Earthy as shit around here. But when you get to asking, like, what time were you born, and get to checking the charts on what I'm gonna do today.
Yeah, all that's strange,
I
man. It's different music. I'm not used to none of that.
Yeah. And it's like it's not a, you know, I don't get mad at it. Like, it is what it is. I just know a few people who, like, use it to justify their actions. I'm like, sorry, I'm a little snappy today. I'm a Taurus.
Right.
No, you just don't.
You're
know
just
how
a
to,
crappy individual.
You're
Get out
just
my
angry,
face.
and that's fine. You can just be mad, bro. It's all good.
well, and people won't date other people due to their sign. It's like you didn't even get to know that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just judge them everything off their sign.
Yep.
And I've had people read my sign to me before because I don't know anything. I'm a Libra. And I only learned that because I was on dating apps way back in the day. And I had to know that every time I went out on a date. What's your sign? I'm like, I don't know. The cross. That's what I would say. But
I'm gonna use that
it doesn't, it never fully like described who I am anyway. So I'm like, you're going to judge off of what it says it is and judge my whole character off that without getting to know me first. And I think that's a horrible way to go out there and date. Yeah, do some things line up? Yeah, they do. But as a whole, nah. Like, everyone's personality is going to be different. I'm not going to be like every single Libra dude,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, so pastor, stop telling people to marry them because they say Jesus. That doesn't work.
I feel like
You just say it and then now we're cool. Like, make sure you say it once so I can know that we can. And they got all this crap in their closet, and it's like, oh man, what did I marry? I married a dumpster
Not the dumpster.
on fire.
I've actually seen a dumpster fire. It's pretty chill. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I would have took video, but it's
Those are
probably
downtown.
I did it. It was fun. It was because I was in
Before
college.
video.
I was
Yeah,
in
downtown.
college and the homie had his window up. He laying there. He texting somebody, chilling, and I'm like, something smell weird, bro. He was like, I don't know what it is, and I looked like literally just above his head and saw just straight, and the dumpster was like right outside our window.
Yeah.
Just saw straight fire, and I was like, hey brother, the dumpster's on fire. And he was like, what? And he turned around, he was like, oh damn, look at that. And I was like,
Oh,
we should,
dumpster fire.
yeah, and I was like, we should probably move actually. We're kind of close to this.
Man.
Yeah, it was funny because nobody, there was like a lot of people that just didn't take it serious. There was a dude on the 4th floor playing Lil Wayne Fireman out the window while the fire department was trying to put it out.
That's funny. That's video worthy right
It was
there.
video. And, you know, that was back when I was in college. And that was in the year, you know,
Did you enjoy
insert
college?
here.
Was college good for you?
College was cool. See, I just knew that college was going to be like it was in the movies. Like, I knew that I was going to check in, get my keys to my dorm, and there was going to be 2 baddies waiting for me. I knew that, like, there was going to hand me a red Solo cup full of the world's finest as I checked into class. Like, I just knew, like, you go to class, like, once a month. You know what I mean? There's all things I just knew going into college. It's nothing like that. I think I went to, like, one party. I
Did
didn't
you go
even
all 4
stick.
years?
3.
Okay. Are you doing what you went to college for now?
I went to college for communications. I went to college to learn how to talk. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on.
You
it.
still got student loans and stuff like that you're paying?
not no more.
Oh, good.
We student loan
Good.
free. We
Hey,
also
applaud that.
See, that's good because a lot of people. How old are you?
well, I will be 30 the
Yeah,
2 days after the award show.
most people are in their
Nice.
40s still paying off student loans. So
Yeah.
you got out like
Yeah.
you did things the right way
Yeah.
because most people are stuck in that.
I actually
That's-
went here, Southern University. Y'all peeped
Oh,
the
nice.
peeped the Jaguars.
Oh, that's what's up.
We out here. My grandparents, both of them, my mom, my dad, my uncle, my aunt, everybody went there. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah,
man.
I didn't really have a choice for college. I told my mom, I got my acceptance letters back from like 4 different schools. My mom was like, let me know by the end of the week. It's like Monday. Let me know by the end of the week where you want to go. I went to my mom Friday morning. Was like, all right, mom, I made my decision. And she was like, I already sent it to your stuff to Southern. So I,
Oh,
I was like, but what if I want to go somewhere else? And she was like, it's cheaper there. So,
oh. What she asked you for then?
you know, I probably would have picked it regardless, but that's not the point. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
like man, you asked me. So I mean, yay, I'm gonna look.
Yeah, you know,
Man, that's crazy.
yeah, good times. College was cool, but it did teach me like I said, I went to college to learn how to talk, and like I talk for a living now. So
Yeah.
my speech teacher had a speech impediment, so that was fun.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he had half his tongue removed, I believe, because he had mouth cancer or something like that. So he would like, he would overproduce saliva, so he'd have to like stop in the middle of what he's talking and like go and spit sometimes. And I remember some like people being like
Wow.
upset that somebody with a speech impediment was our speech teacher, but I was like, I feel like just because he can't do it to the degree that he used to do it, don't mean he ain't got the knowledge of what we should be doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like there's coaches that never played, right?
Yeah.
Like they still know how to coach really well.
Most. a lot.
Absolutely.
True
Oh,
that.
most coaches don't.
Yeah, some coaches are bad.
Yeah,
But most coaches don't play if they haven't played, right? Or is-
That's changing up
Is
now.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there are a lot of coaches who just weren't good,
Yeah.
who weren't that good. They were cool.
Yeah.
But
They
they have the
weren't-
mind.
Yeah, but
Right.
that
right.
the IQ is different. You know, when you
Like
can look-
Romo behind the table, he's just so much better to me. It's like listening to him is
oh yeah,
than being out there in Dallas and watch him do what he was doing.
that's rough. Cowboys fans are
Hey, but we're up to like $10.5 billion in merch now. We're like the highest paid
I mean, 'cause,
franchise, right? So
I mean, Dallas
pretty
is
incredible.
Dallas is always gonna have that, no pun intended, star power.
as long as Jerry
But-
Jones is doing, good old Jera is doing what he's doing,
You know, but
Dallas
y'all
will stay up.
y'all just not good. But it's fine. It's fine. Y'all ain't gotta be. Y'all.
Ain't got to be good whenever the owner's 642 years old and still doing the same thing. We got it.
I remember
We're
when
good.
and there was a picture that came out with Jerry Jones at the when he was, I guess, still in high school
Yeah.
at the integration when they were desegregating the schools,
Mhm.
and I was like, and everybody was like, look at what side he was on, and I was like, are we surprised? This man is 300 years old, bro. Like,
Right.
yeah. He was around during during
old.
those times.
It's pretty old. He's a pretty active guy.
He is, you know, and I'll be trying to figure out what some of like these old people be doing, because other than just being rich, because like
Yeah.
I want to know. I'm trying to be 300. You know, according to my students, I am 300.
Man, you're not even 30.
I know, but you know, I told some of my students I'm a werewolf. That's why I got so much hair,
Yeah.
and they were just like, oh,
They're going to go with it too.
okay, and I was like, yeah, and they're like, how old are you? And I was like human years or dog years, because I'm like 300. You know, so.
Like dog years, I don't count. You're human. Give me human years. Oh, 29. Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny because like sometimes they just a lot of the kids just go with it. They're just like,
You say
Okay.
you used to teach high school.
Yeah.
And now you're elementary.
yes.
And you prefer elementary over high school? Or is it like a mix because of different reasons?
It's a mix. It's a mix of different reasoning because it's very different. It's very different. Working with kids is great. I eventually want to open my own after school program for kids, you know, focusing on the arts.
Yeah.
And social emotional learning through the arts. So letting them understand, teaching them about their emotions, helping them understand their emotions, and then cultivating and helping them mold those emotions into their art.
Absolutely.
So that's gonna be the goal. And working with kids, like I've met with some of my students have shared they find out that I do poetry, and have shared some of their poems with me, and it's great to see because not only seeing how excited they are to share with me, and let me know what they've done. Like I've had students share poems with me in a different language, and they're like, "Do you need me to translate it for you?" I was like, "No. At no point will I ever ask you to change how you present yourself and your art to please me. And at no point should you feel the need to do that for anyone else. You wrote it how you wrote it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And keep it like that. I've had kids tell me like, I know this is a little sad or a little dark, but this is what I wrote. I was like, cool, write
That's
that.
real life, right.
Like I'm not gonna tell you need to go write roses are red, violets are blue. You know what I mean? Like whatever you write is your story, how you feel. So
Have you ever, or have you found your protege or somebody that you can already look up to? Like, be like, I'm training this cat. This is the one right here.
No, not
Really?
yet. Yes,
Or do you
like,
even feel like looking?
I haven't really been looking. I
Okay.
do have, like I said, I have a few students that have shown me their poems.
Mhm.
I haven't I don't go like, oh well, I'm gonna train you up now because like we trying to keep them separate.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no. But I have met a lot of talented individuals. I'm low key feeling like I'm old in the game sometimes.
No, you're
I'm
not.
meeting people and they be like, "Oh yeah, I'm 22. I'm 23." I'm like, "Damn."
Yeah.
Met
Once-
some kid, he was like 19. I was like, "Well, damn, bro."
and he was killing it already?
killing it,
Oh, yeah, that's good.
killing it. So,
Yeah.
so
I love to see that, man. It's like you got some good training somewhere that didn't have you restarting stuff as a 40-year-old man.
yeah,
You know, it's good to see. It's encouraging.
you know,
Kind of.
kind of.
A little bit. Would you say are you planning on retiring from teaching? Or are you gonna do that forever? Is that your thing?
I'll do it for a while. I like teaching. Maybe like when I get if because I'm starting my after school program.
Mhm.
So once I start that, if that becomes like a profitable, maybe I'll consider not teaching. But
I'm trying to figure out a way to like incorporate artists like you in mine because I have a program called Angry Art,
no, just
and I'm looking to
all you gotta do is let me know.
yeah.
I'm all here for all art in Vegas. actually gonna start a show soon too.
Okay.
So I got a docu-series coming up, and I got
well, you said a docu-series.
yeah, that's gonna be a minute.
Are you filming this?
Yeah, I'm about to start filming.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're writing it all?
Oh well, yes and no, because it's gonna be about, it's a real look into different artists. So
Okay.
I just I bring in artists. We talk about some of their, we do the interview, but then we like document like their process and what they do and what they've gone through, and so like little background to certain poems and pieces. So
That's cool.
Yeah, editing's gonna make me cry. 'Cause
Now,
I'm gonna
yeah,
do it myself. 'Cause-
You are?
Yeah.
Is it going to be set up in like a cool kind of NPR vibe, or is it going to be?
Yeah. I wanted to feel like grounded and not like too much.
Yeah.
Like because I've realized I had to take my advice that I give my students, because my advice is normally because I have a lot of students, and I know a lot of people, friends on my team and friends in general, who are have imposter syndrome, and they are perfectionists. And one thing I tell them is, you don't have to be great in order to start, but you have to start in order to be great.
Yeah.
So a lot of the shows that I'm gonna be coming out with in the next few months are shows that I've been thinking about doing for the last like year, but
No, I'm glad you got the energy to push through it.
yeah, I always push it off, or be like, I'll do it another time. So, talking to a few friends, a few teammates, they're like, just do it.
You have
So,
kids?
I do not. I mean,
Okay.
actually, I got 55.
55. And out of these 55 kids, are you noticing a difference between boys and girls in the way they're being raised? And are girl dads still active and strong in girls'
I do
lives?
know some girl dads that are very, very much still active. I think the way our kids are being raised, how do I put this? Sometimes there's a disconnect between how we were raised, because of we were raised in our environment and what's going on in the current state of the world in our area at that time.
Yeah.
And that's how we visualize helping people. That's how we visualize parenting. That's how we visualize raising someone. But sometimes the times change, and how we raise, we revert back to how we were raised, and that's not the same. We're not in the same times. It's not the same climate. It's not the same things.
Yeah.
So like, and like I hear a lot of parents say, well, we had to go through this, so they got to go through it. But why? You didn't like it.
Right. So pushing the trauma back on the kids based on what you were.
Like we went through this, and this, so they can handle it. But
Now your generation doesn't much have to face that like mine. Like
Mm.
we had it really bad. We're still getting like some of that old granddaddy teaching.
yeah,
So. But we're here, and I'm thankful for it.
absolutely.
I want to thank everybody for tuning into our show. When we do close out, we're going to have Las Vegas Black Music Award nominated DK Gray close us out.
Oh, another one? I got you. Let's get it.
So thank you, Quan. Thank you, Food for Soul Media Group. It's been a live one. Oh yeah, and the Falcon hit me up. He's a little older, so he slept right through his alarm.
To those of y'all that know me, y'all know that 95% of the time, I am pretty chill. However, there's some people that think they know me, so now I gotta show you that this 5% can get real. So I'm gonna get this shit off my chest. Like, really care. I don't care how you feel, because I feel like you know that you can't fuck with me, so you fucking with me, and that's fucking with me. So number one, I am an artist, which means I am sensitive about my shit. And as a self-reflecting artist, it means I write about the shit that I've lived. So when you come up to me talking about, bro, why you always writing that sad stuff? Don't nobody want to hear that sad stuff. Hey, bro, when you gonna write some happy stuff? My response is when I'm happy, bro. And that's no disrespect. But I feel like you can ask any artist in this room. I low-key think it's rude for you to tell me how to do what I do as if you would touch a stage and do what I do. Number 2. Yo, what did you hear when you heard I was a pacifist? You could say, you thought you could say whatever you want to say, treat me any kind of way, and I would just turn the other cheek and say, okay? Well, allow me to explain something to you real quick. Pacifist does not mean bitch. It means that violence is my last option, not my first option. However, it is still an option. So you can keep talking. We can get it popping. 2 jabs, 10 knocking, pop weave, model bop. I'm now, yo, body dropping. But I hate the side of violence. But I am okay with the side of a nigga who got too big for his britches because all he saw was these calm seas trying to jump in this water, not understanding this shit get deep. You tried to ride the wave, realized you couldn't. Now your arms is flailing, looking weak, reaching out to me, and I'm not pulling you back to shore until you admit defeat. It's either that or you drown, nigga. Keep my name out your mouth, nigga. I may be the one from the South, but you the one going home and I put you down. Number 3. I understand that as a poet, I'm supposed to be calm and earthy and humble. However, I don't think that y'all understand all the pain that we hold within or the literal blood, sweat, and ink that leak out every time I touch a pen. I told some friends I want to make a living off this. Their response, how? My response, bitch, I'm him. And I've been him since I was like 5. I told y'all some previous poems where I'm from. It's either you do or you die. And me and my people, we still here. We still alive. So if it's survival of the fittest, we survived. But I'm not just trying to survive. I want to thrive. I want to be able to look the darkness in the eyes when it tells me that I can't, so I can look back and say, use a motherfucking lie. Oh me, oh my, on my family that's still alive and the ones that got put in the grave. Before I leave today, y'all gonna know my name. This mic, an open flame. I spit propane. I set fire every time I touch a stage. If you don't know it, that's okay. But if you do know it, help me say my name is D.K. motherfucking Gray. Thank you.
And that was DK Gray right here on The Pot, live on the Food for the Soul Media Group and Gorilla Cross Station. Next week is the Las Vegas Black Music Awards. Wait up, let me check these notes. I messed up earlier by saying it was this weekend. It's not, it's next weekend.
Yeah.
And DK is nominated. It's August 25th on a Sunday. Tap in. Peace out.